Who has the easiest path among the top seeds? Would you say that's Virginia just because Oregon's next up in the bracket?
Yeah, I mean, look, Oregon was as high in the top 15 this year, so, and then they had a bunch of injuries and had to sort of reinvent themselves after Bull got hurt. Kenny Wooten broke his nose, and they just, Oregon's a really good basketball team. So, they're probably, I picked them to get this far. I just thought they were pretty good. And I actually picked them to beat Virginia. So I don't know. Virginia's biggest demon is going to be Virginia, right? Like, how do they handle the stage? They haven't handled it well, not only against UMBC last year, but at different points in the tournament. They've not only lost, but they've lost authoritatively at times, and their offense is just ground to a halt. So, maybe that slow start against Gardner-Webb helped them exercise some of those demons. But it's hard to say anyone has a really easy path because, there's statistically there really isn't one. So it's, I think we're really due to have a historic weekend of great games. And we're, quite frankly, just statistically, we're due some great games because there weren't that many this opening week.
The Yale over LSU pick in the first round was very popular in a lot of brackets. And then LSU beats a Maryland team that was at times very good throughout the course of the season. Their head coach has been suspended. They're surprised at all. I mean, I know they're a 3 seed, and they have a tough matchup against Michigan State. To see LSU, who might, many have said, in terms of athleticism and talent, might be the second best team in the tournament.
Yeah, I think they could be the most athletic team in the tournament. Them, Florida State, just when you go 1 to 9, they're huge, they're massive, they're athletic. They can physically match up with any team in the country. It'd be interesting to see Tony Benford kind of wasted the game away against Florida in the SEC tournament. He got a really bad technical that led to a 6-point possession that caused a huge swing in that game. And obviously the caliber of teams LSU is going to be facing, and the caliber of coaches, quite frankly, it could be Tom Izzo and Coach K. You'd have to think there's a mismatch there. That's the team the NCAA has got to be rooting hardest against, because when your coach is suspended on, after a report that he's been on a wiretap talking about an offer to a player, it's not exactly a shining moment that I think Mark Emmert and crew would want.
Matchup you're most looking forward to in the Sweet 16? Is it a Duke, Virginia Tech, an LSU, Michigan State, maybe a North Carolina, Auburn?
So I'm going to be in D.C., so I'm really looking forward to Duke, Virginia Tech. It was a heck of a game in Blacksburg. Duke lost without Zion there. Virginia Tech is a very big, old, veteran, well-coached team. The Hokies are going to show out in D.C. That's this huge alumni base there. So, and anytime Zion's in arena, it's electric. So I would probably say that game is the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Quickly, before we let you go, no Zion in that game, but people don't talk that much about it. Our friend Seth Davis said it last night. Justin Robinson, the starting point guard at the time for Virginia Tech, didn't play in that game either.
Yes, and Justin Robinson's one of the 10 best players in the ACC. Is in his return is really, really gives Virginia Tech a legitimate shot to go to the Final Four.
Wow, Hokies in the Final Four. That would be a lot of happy fans there. You're right. A big Hokie fan base there in Washington, D.C.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.